An incredible story, folks. She turned her heartbreak into an opportunity to share a message of hope. So we're going to welcome Terry Barczyk here, her local mom and author of My Blue Devil Has Wings, and her daughter, Brittany. Nice to see you. And when I first started learning about this, it's such a heartbreaking kind of thing to even consider. I'm a parent, and be able to turn this into something positive. How did you do that?
Well, it's interesting. The night that my son passed away, God actually showed up. God showed up the night that he died, and he came to me, and he was with me, and he shined his light on me. And so because of that, I had this inner strength to just share my story and just be there for people, because God showed up on my hardest day.
And Brittany, you're there to support your mom, and it's quite a unimaginable thing to happen for you too.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So she kept saying for years and years and years, because this happened like 13 years ago, that she wanted to write this book. She wanted to help people. And ever since the accident happened, like, she was in Grief Share, she was helping so many people throughout their grief, that she kept saying she wanted to write it. And I looked at her one day during lunch and I said, just do it already. You keep saying it, stop procrastinating, and just do it. So it finally gave her the push I think she needed, and she really like put her head down and started writing it. And I mean, that might have been like a year ago, and so it all kind of came together very quickly, and I'm very, very, very proud of her.
So much inspiration, so much support, and then community support also.
Oh yes, when the kids passed away, I cannot, like, Brunswick just did so much for us, and the surrounding cities did so much for us, and we are so thankful for everyone. They poured so much love on us, and this is actually a thank you book.
Yeah.
It's a thank you story.
Yeah.
It's a thank you story.
There's some pictures we're showing right now, and every time you see these pictures, what goes through your mind?
Time goes by fast. You know, I look at these pictures and I look at them, especially, you know, our family picture. That's, and there's Blake right there. Time goes by so fast, and you know what? Just treasure every moment. Treasure every moment, because, like, I had no idea that my son would die. You know, he passed away in his junior year in high school, and he had his, like, his whole life in front of him. You know, he wanted to play football. He wanted to go to Cleveland State, and he wanted to be a business person. And life had a different thing for us. And he passed away, and you know what? So treasure every moment.
Yeah, he'd be so proud. I mean, and you talk about inspirational. I mean, this feeling that you've survived and gone through and share with other people. How have people reacted to this when you see them?
You know what? When I did Grief Share and everything, and I talk about my story and everything, you have two different people. You're going to have people that are going to walk away from grief, and then you're going to have people that are going to, like, go through their grief. And I really think that when you go through your grief, and I think by sharing my story, that's where people heal. People start to heal when you start sharing your story.
Yeah. How much stronger does it make you to watch and listen to
Oh my
your
gosh,
mom?
she's such an inspiration, and I've heard it my whole life of everyone just saying how much of a light she is, and how she's always just been this, like, angel around everyone. And so although she's writing about, you know, my brother being an angel, like, she really is a little angel that I have on earth. So I mean, she's just such an inspiration.
You know, you write this book, and you're in the middle of this is your world in here, and you're sharing it with people. What do you find other people discover that's most surprising to you about it?
You know what? I just had a person that came to me yesterday, and it really touched my heart. And I'm like, thank God I wrote this story. He actually lost his fiance to suicide, and he lost his mom and his dad. And he's been struggling with it, thinking it was his fault. And he actually told me that after reading my book, he doesn't feel like it's his fault anymore, and he has hope. And he wants to move to Brunswick now.
Wow.
He goes, I want to move to Brunswick because your community is amazing. And what your church did for you and St. Ambrose did for you and your family is, like, unbelievable. And so
it's an amazing thing to think or even say, but it's like your son had a purpose.
yeah, he had a purpose.
And it was in such a complicated way. It helped so many other people.
Yeah, I think all four angels had a purpose. You know, and Kevin was, you know, he actually passed away, and it was amazing because he was an organ donor. And so he's an angel too. All these kids were angels, I believe.
Well, there you see the information on the screen. check out the book signing. The book is number 7 right now in sales, and doing a great job. It's one of those things that really makes you feel great. So as we head to our second hour, we'll see you on the other side, New Day Cleveland. We'll be right back.